Despite England narrowly missing out on the Rugby World Cup final last weekend, the sport remains less popular than football in England. The viewership spiked in 2015 when England hosted the Rugby World Cup, but as a nation we failed to capitalise on that success. Although England's men's team looked to have improved drastically from their home tournament performance in 2015, the same cannot be said for the popularity of the sport. Despite this, Southampton Rugby Club coach Stephen Judd feels this year's tournament in Japan will have a positive effect on the sport, not only in England but also globally.
Yeah, I do. I think the Japanese have really done a great job for the sport worldwide. England's performance in this country has definitely buoyed it on. I mean, that performance against New Zealand was complete. It just shows how much fun rugby can be.
Despite making at least the semi-finals in 5 of the 9 World Cups to date, England rugby still plays second fiddle to their footballing counterparts when it comes to nationwide popularity. Solent captain David Phillips feels the reason football remains more popular is because it is more easily accessible.
I think it's just because it's an easier pick-up sport. Like, you can play football in the streets, like in the estates and stuff, a lot easier than playing rugby. Like, you can kick a football against the wall, then playing, like, you kind of need like 3 or 4 people to play rugby. Whilst football you can play by yourself and kind of teach yourself it a bit more.
With the RFU undoubtedly keen to harness the newfound support off the back of England's run to the final, the future of the sport in this country could be subject to reform. Judd feels there are a number of ways in which the game could be fine-tuned, starting with a shake-up of the way the game is categorised.
I think we need to move away from age and we need to move towards size, so weight categories for rugby at under certain ages. So rather than getting a 10 stone kid against a 7 stone kid because they're the same age, you have 2 10 stone kids. So it's about ability rather than size, because anyone that played rugby in school went, give it to the fast lad or give it to the big lad. No one cared about the rest of the positions.
With the Six Nations coming up in the new year, England will be looking to harness the support and buzz created by the World Cup. Joshua Walford, Solent Sports News.